So when you log in, on the very left far end corner is the main menus, okay?
Okay.
And then within the main menus, everything is, tucked underneath it. So pages, to edit page, if you click on pages, I'll show you here, it's gonna take you to all the pages in the table form.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, and you can actually edit it right here. But, like I said, an easy way to do it is to just, after you log in, go to the page, go to the home page, and right here to edit the page, you just click on edit.
Oh, okay.
It makes it easy to find the page. You don't know the
Okay.
page title. Okay.
I see. Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right. So the next thing is the middle big section here. This is where you're going to be doing most of your edits. Okay. There's a section called Aviva Layout Builder. This is a program that allows you to easily edit the pages, and it's laid out exactly the way the home page is laid out. Okay, so I'll go back and forth. I'll open how the page is laid out. So you see there's a rotating banner here.
Uh-huh.
When you scroll down, there's a text, a big bold text section here. And then there's like an accordion here that you can click through that changes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you go into the back end, you see how it's laid out. This is the banner. It says full easy slider. So if you click on it, it brings the dialog box that actually allows you to go in and you can add an image, more images to it, or you can edit what you currently have. So this is the image. You can change the image. There's caption. It says Mount Olive Lutheran School. If you come in here, that's going to be the caption right here.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a subcategory right there. Okay. So
Okay.
you can go and change that. Save it. You always want to make sure when you make a change, you save each dialog box that opens. So you save this
Okay.
as well, and then you update the page. Because when you make a change and you don't update the page, it's not going to reflect. This is the final button that you click to update the whole page. So
Okay.
each section is made such that you can make a change and save it. Until you update it, it won't reflect. Okay. So it's pretty much straightforward. If you come in here, welcome to Mount Olive School, you can just change this and save, and it's going to update on the home page. Like right here. Okay.
Okay.
So, like down here where there's the accordion, if you come down here, see where it says tabs?
Uh-huh.
If you click on it, you can see all the accordions, and you can easily click and edit the
That's
content.
cool. Very cool. Will we be able to stick links in those that text?
Yeah, so if you click on any dialog box that you click on, so you click on here, it's going to give you scroll down, it's going to give you the option to highlight, like say this, and then use an insert link. You paste in the URL, hit enter and apply. You want to make sure you save the page, you save, and then you update the page.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
So, I mean, if you just kind of want to wrap your head around it, like everything is contained within a container, and the elements within it, you have to then, click to get to that element, make the update that container, and then update the page.
Okay.
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 So every page is going to follow this same structure. So if you go to classic return education, it's the same process. Okay. You're going to see right here it says health. This needs to be updated. It shouldn't say health. So let's do that real quick here, and I'll show you.
Okay.
So one thing too that WordPress does is if you happen to edit and forget to save, it's going to prompt you that do you really want to do that before leaving?
Oh, okay.
So then you say stay and then update, but we don't want to do any updates, so I'm going to say leave for now.
Okay.
This takes me to the home page. So see right here on the home page, I have it set to news. So what we want to do is change this to news. So I'll click edit. And within the middle section here, I'm going to scroll down. It's called the magazine. And it has all these categories, and then see where it says the heading text. I'll change this to news. Okay. I have to update the page for it to reflect. Because if you don't update the page, it's not going to reflect. So now it's news instead of help.
Okay.
Okay. The other section here, which you see here, which is the news section, is actually, the blog.
Okay.
So like what you guys have, the news section is the blog. So if you go into the back end, it's segmented under post.
Okay.
So each time you need to post anything new, if you go ahead and click on post, it has all that information there.
Okay.
Obviously, this is just dummy data. We can at any point in time delete that, and I think we will, and I'll have you try your hands on it and delete that. But I'm just going to dive in real quick to show you how to edit one of these. So again, I'll go to the home page and I'll click on what I want to edit. Okay. And then just click on edit posts on the top. And with the blog, it's fairly simple. You see the segmented section is not in play because it's kind of straightforward text. There's no layout per se because the blog is self-contained. I don't know if I'm making sense to you, but all you do is pretty much update the text in here. And you always have an option to add what's called tags to it, because right now you guys want to start ranking in SEO. So if it's something you're talking about, you want to tag it such that it helps search engines understand what you're talking about. Okay. The other thing is the featured image. You don't have to do that, but it makes it looks nice when you actually have a featured image, because what it does is it shows the featured image on the blog, and also with the thumbnails. With the other thumbnails, you're going to see that it shows the featured image. This is a snippet of the featured image. So if you don't have anything, it's not required. If you don't have anything in here, it's going to be an empty placeholder. Am I making sense here?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. So pretty much every other page that's as simple as it is to edit the page. The other thing we want to go into is the calendar. Okay. So this calendar is the general public calendar. It's not what do you call it? It's not
specified. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So general calendar, any information you want to show the public goes in here. And then to edit this, you either go to the back end or you can always see right on the top. You're always going to have events. It's called events. So you can view the calendar, you can add an event, you can edit events. There's an import feature that you probably wouldn't need at this point. And the settings is pretty much set for now. So if you go to add an event, and I give it a title, test, and I give it a description, I'm just going to copy and paste some information. Okay. And then say within the description, I want to add an image here. See on the top where it says add media? When you click on that, you can select an image that's already in the gallery, or you can upload from your computer. Click on
okay.
Select image.
Does that have to be a JPEG or?
Yes.
Okay.
Preferably a JPEG.
Okay.
And you just want to make sure you don't upload like a huge JPEG file, because I know at times it happens when you take pictures and it's set to be more of a print than
right.
a web.
What would the size recommendation for those images be? Do you have like a?
Usually anything bigger than 200 K, which is kilobytes. You know, you don't want to get into the megabytes.
Okay.
Will be ideal.
Okay, so I want to be bigger than 200 kilobytes. I want to be in the megabytes.
You don't want to be big. Ideally, if you can stay low, 200. So like, I'll show you these pictures I have here. So this picture right here, it's a PNG. Okay, PNG, do you see that it says 33.4 megabytes?
Right.
So
that's really big.
That's pretty big. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I come here, see this one, it says kilobytes. This
right.
is a reduced file size.
Okay.
Okay, so
did you have to convert some of those? Or were they already a good size?
I think I did have to convert some of those, if I'm correct.
Okay.
To make them standard. Because some of the files were really large uploaded.
Okay.
So, like I said, you then can upload it that way and then select file. One thing to note too is this right here, this information here is for search engines. So giving it a title, a description of the image, and an alt text, a summary of what the image is, and a description right here. Sorry, not caption. You don't want to worry about caption too much, because caption is basically I'll just put in here a caption to show you what it does when you put in caption. Description, alt text is for search engines to understand what kind of image you have on the website, to help them understand what the content is. And then you can align it. Okay.
Oh.
You can align it to right, left, whatever. And then you can actually reduce the size. But although you reduce the size on the page, doesn't mean the file itself is reduced. So
Okay.
we'll just keep it as medium. And then I'll click insert. You see that this is the caption here. It just gives a description of the image that you can visually see. So the caption is for the reader to visually see what this image is, and then the description is for search engines. It's behind the scenes telling search engines what this image is.
Okay.
So there's a few things. If I click on the image, I still have an option to align it to the left with these
okay.
icons, and it gives me an option to edit this right here. So, so yeah, that's simple. So now if you come down here, you can check this as an all-day event, or you can give it a time that it expires. You can give it a location, a venue, okay, such that it would actually. So let's test that. I'm just gonna copy the address. Venue, over the address. And you again, you don't have to do this, but I just want to show you what it does. Show Google Map, show create a new organizer. So you can organize this. You can put in the name of the organizer of this post. So if it's you, you can have a name or phone number to this. Okay. So then there's event URL. I'm just going to fully fill this out for you to see what it looks like. Event costs, there's no cost, but you can put a cost to it. And these are custom fields that I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, so we'll publish this. I don't know what date I even set it as. So that's today's. So that's today. Maybe change it to day and date. So update this. And I'll click on view calendar. So this is it right here, the view calendar. So if I go back to calendar, you see that it's showing all that information. So if I click on it, it brings detail. There's the detailed information, organizer, venue, and then all the information I put in. It allows you to add this to your calendar right here. So yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
So it's self-contained, and the user can search by dates, events.
Okay.
And just do a general search or find an event. They can break it down to a list view. They can break it down to a day view. So quite a lot of options, and that's pretty much straightforward. That's what that is. So say now I want to click on this. I can go and probably see where it says edit event. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to tell it to trash this. Okay. So if I trash this, it should remove everything. It's actually taking everything out. I'll click on the calendar. It's gone. So that's fairly easy. You can go in and do all that you need to do. So now, going to the teacher information. Each teacher has a profile. It has the bio, general bio. I took out the tabs. And then I have a big banner here for parents information access. So when you click here as parent, I'm already logged in. But if you're not logged in, it's going to require you to log in. And I think I sent you the password for that.
Yeah.
But you can always change the password as please, and I'll show you, because I'll give you an admin login access, and then you have access to go in and change all that.
Okay.
Okay. So obviously the teachers are going to give the parents the login access. This login, even if you're an admin and you log in, it requires the parents login access in order to get in. So in order for me to do that, I'm gonna use a different browser to show you that. Okay, so when parents log in, this is what they see. Okay, and then where it says click for class information. So when you log in as the admin, you will be able to edit all that page. So let me go to dashboard, pages. It's called parent dashboard. So look for parent dashboard. You can either type in here parents, search, or you can browse through the pages. So it's parent dashboard. So click on edit. And it's that simple. So if you click on accordion here, see it gives you the option to add more accordions, or just click on edit class. So the information, link can go here. With description. And if you want to link, say, a page, like a PDF file to this, I'll maybe just type in download PDF copy, just PDF copy, and you highlight this, and you click on media. Click on media, upload file, go in and select the file. If I have any PDF, okay, I'll use this, and then I'll go to insert page. And usually it takes the name of the file, the PDF. So, I mean, you can either override it, or the best thing is to just name the PDF file what it is. Okay, so if I happen to save this, you always want to update the page when you do that. And then I will refresh this page. You see it's right here.
Oh, okay.
And when you click on it, it's right there. So
wow.
It's that simple. So you can create all, I mean, each teacher, you can post every information they need. If you want to put a date with this, you can also label with a date. It's just kind of a free form section instead of having to use a calendar, because the calendar is still going to be used with general activities happening, but the teacher can also can label it, say, fall, have a heading that says fall information, and then put everything underneath it. So it's a free form that allows you to insert whatever you need to. So if you say fall info, you can label this as a heading, and then everything else goes in here. So you can have multiple stuff. You can even actually, if you want to indent this or number it, bullet it, you can do that. And then you can repeat this.
Cool.
It kicked me out.
I still see your screen, so.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can still see me, but the program itself kicked me out that I need to load.
Oh, okay.
So just one minute, okay. So I'm going to save this. Because it logged me out. So pretty much I lost I lost what I did.
The web page kicks you out, or
No, the program, the WordPress, because my time expired. So there we go. We have it published now. So go back. Back here. Fresh. See, that's that. So by default, it's collapsed. So when you click to expand,
oh, okay,
all
cool.
the teachers are going to show whatever information for them, and you can label it by date or whatever. And it's really simple and less complicated than to use a calendar with this, and it's straightforward.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I think they'll like it too.
So,
okay.
The enrollment is straightforward. It's not a PDF. It comes as a raw text. So this whole form, people can fill it out, but it's going to come to you guys as a text. So I think that's pretty much it. So I will